back, everyone. This is Wolf here, and time just flies by. Time flies by, and January 25th was my birthday, so I'm another number. I'm a brand new number, 27. I don't feel any different. My sciences are letting me know that I'm definitely not different. Hoping I'm not getting sick. Could be a cold, could be just allergies. The very beginning of January was definitely allergies. But anyway, here we are in a new video, and as you can tell, no one next to me. She had some stuff to do, and this particular video, I was wanting to get out before they go ahead and change some things with the updates. I'll get to that here in a sec. The main thing to mention at the moment is me and Kat decided that we don't play the game as much as we'd like to or want to. We're hoping to change that. We're trying to get through the videos as quick as we can so that whenever we start playing, we're just right there, get it done. But we don't play as much as we'd like to because we've got other things we're doing. Real life does have to come first. And because of that, and not to mention the fact that we have a lot of other games we're wanting to play. So to do and build certain things on our survival world of work in progress, or WIP, if you want to call it that, there's a lot of things that don't show up. Then I found out while making a testing world just to see how some of this stuff goes together, and I discovered there's a lot of things that goes into making some of this stuff and finding some of this stuff that would take literally forever to actually get. So instead of taking years upon years upon years, because that's what we've been doing on this particular world, we've played within 2 or 3 years of Minecraft coming out is whenever I got the game, somewhere around there. And then off and on for some years upon years upon years, all the way to now, is what we've got on the world. And that's what we were showing off in these other videos. Well, this particular portion of all the stuff we've done so far is tough since we've done it on survival all the way to now. But since it's taking forever and will always take forever, we figured instead of taking years to get something done, we'd like it to take months, hopefully within just some weeks, to get a big project done. Maybe even some hours for smaller things to get done. Because we only got some minutes and hours that we play at a time anyway. So we played for several hours back some years ago, but we've gotten more busy, and real life just loves to knock on our door, and without you really knowing, it even interrupts you. It interrupts anything there, and it has to come first. So to go ahead and make things easier, we decided we'd keep our survival world to get our achievements done, and eventually just go back and try to add some stuff to it as we learn about the game. But we figured we'd make a copy of it, transfer it over, and I guess you could say making a duplicate of our world to where we keep our survival one, but this new one, the main one we're going to go ahead and use, it will be basically we can put it in creative mode to do a whole bunch of stuff that takes forever to do, because it is still, even though putting it on a creative works well, it makes things faster, it still took us hours upon hours to do some stuff in our testing world, not including the actual world, to get things done. So basically this will just shrink some of the time to get things done, but we can easily we can easily switch back to survival and play on that. That way, because I don't like playing on creative, but I am a bit spoiled on the fact of some of the blocks you can find, because the world we have right now, there's nothing. I guess I could explain that here in a sec. This particular world that we've made, because we've made it so far back, the world itself is so old that the only thing I can think of why it's like this, because I've only ever seen one witch, and I had to go between 1 and 3,000 blocks away just to find that witch. Nothing else is there. We don't get slimes. We don't get horses. I had to add some stuff to our world to add horses to the game. But that was after we went ahead and made the creative copy. And during some of the updates when we were making the pyramid, we wound up getting bunnies. We wound up with llamas. That surprised us because they just randomly popped up and disappeared as they pleased. But that only happened after the ocean that we had turned into a river, and I think it was whenever they added the infinite world feature. We switched it to that. The ocean became a river right next to where we were at, and whenever I switched the feature on just to see what it'd do, it added a whole bunch of new land. We cleared it out to do the pyramid, but along the way we went a little bit further out and looked, and we found flowers and other things that's hard to find or weren't originally in the game. But there's still a bunch of stuff that doesn't pop up there either. Plenty of creepers and other mobs, but you do not find a lot of the different things you need to. Like slime, you have to use that to get sticky pistons. We don't get slimes. So I'm hoping to go ahead and change that, even if it's just digging down, and because I've learned some of the stuff on the web of how you can dig down with a lot of the stuff and basically make a farm of sorts, or just making it to where they pop up at all so we can do it manually by just going down a ladder, elevator, or some sort, and then getting them from there with our weapons. But I got to figure out how to get them to spawn. Even if I got to go ahead, put it in creative, add some spawn points with the eggs, flip it back over, and just go from there. But yeah. Okay, and ironically, I was already interrupted once. My cell phone went off. Okay, but yeah, I need to figure out how to get some of the stuff to spawn. It'd be nice to have other things, stuff we almost never see. Even in our mines and whatnot that we've dug under our places, I've never seen a bunch of stuff where's iron on occasion. Only a little bit of diamonds I've ever found. There's some other stuff as well, but not a lot. There's also the fact that you can, supposedly every once in a while, you come across ore for gems as well. We don't get gems. I've never found any, no matter how much digging and stuff I've ever done. So, as I was saying, there's a lot of stuff that we need to help with our world and go from there. But to do so, yeah, there's an update coming, and that's what this video is about, other than the fact that we do have a creative world. Because this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build something to hopefully protect something we know where it's at. That came out weird, but you know what I'm hearing in a minute. It should make more sense. But after this video, the next ones will be what we've changed about our world and added since we'd be on creative and be able to do anything we want. Well, almost anything. There's some things you can't do. Like actually collect things. You only get one thing and it's infinite. Like I said, I don't like playing on creative. But there are some things we can do to fix that and make it easier so that we can play on survival, survive better, and then just build. But that's for a different day. This particular thing is basically about an update that isn't there yet, but I figure whenever it pops up, there's no telling what it might do to the world, and that would be the village and pillage update, if I'm thinking right. I've only ever found one village. It's in a desert biome. I do not want to wind up finding out that the villagers that I found disappear. Now, I know people are out there going, hey, you can just remake it because on creative you can add more, but it's like, hey, whenever we first started building this world, there were either 6 or 8 people there, villagers there, and I think there might only be 3. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to protect that, make it better. course, I need to get there first. But to separate these, we got work in progress as the survival, and then we put creative WIP for the other world, the main one that we're going to be doing stuff with. I can't even remember where my person is, and I haven't switched over this, but I don't want to give anything away for what the next videos will be. It's loading slow. By the way, my HDMI splitter extender duplicator, I guess you could say, if that's a mouthful, and that would make it to where... Uh-oh. Oh, that scared me. It spawned me. It's loading really slowly. Why am I in the middle of nowhere? Okay, not completely, but it spawned me in the sky and I fell, and I did not get that on the camera. I need to fix this. Anyway, as you can tell, the logo, it's just me this time around, and camera answers that too. I've already said that. I'm rambling. Wow. Anyway, I've been playing with OBS to figure different things out because, as you can tell, and probably the camera, hopefully, I don't have the tripod in the way anymore. Well, the duplicator, I put it on the other screen I got it pointed at that, and from there, that way I can do full screen. Still lags a little bit, and the screen is a little bit brighter than it's supposed to be, but I don't have a proper thing. But anyway, I appeared in the sky and fell down. Where am I? I think I'm in the forest of my place. That's not a good place to be. Okay, I am back, and I found my way out of way over there in that forest. Anyway, I've made my way back over here. I looked through the inventory stuff for what I was there. They have added so many things to the creative part of the world stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I can do now. A lot of things I can add to the world. Of course, it's only whenever I want to, because only for big stuff. There's a lot of stuff I want to do myself. But, yeah, there might be a little bit of a loading screen, whatever you want to call it, where if you're looking at your screen, it probably looks like there's lines going down every now and then, little shadows. That's because I'm recording with a webcam in order to get the screen, because I don't have a proper stream thing. But anyway, this is the village that I know about, and if I'm thinking right, there... Ah! Okay. I guess I pressed buttons and didn't notice. Anyway, this stuff right here, I need to fix this. Matter of fact, I probably want to keep the cactus. As you can tell, I got it in creative right now because I'm needing to hurry. I want to go ahead and save the farms that they built. I didn't even know the farms were here. But basically, I need to make it to where all of the pillagers and things that pop up supposedly can't hurt the village or whatever you want to say on that. Of course, it won't be pretty. There's a bunny. Eat pretty. Anyway. But yeah, this won't be a pretty wall. I'll probably change it later, but I was wanting to go ahead and get this done before the update, because I do not want to suddenly come back and wind up finding out that all this is destroyed because something happened. A raid, or... I think that's what they call them, is raids. Okay, I guess I can just mark it out and go from there. Where do I want to... I guess I could probably do that, but where to? Probably come back and record after I've got some of this done. Okay, I didn't realize how big this and how many blocks this was actually going to take up until just now. But it's coming along a little bit. Started over there, came to here, but I have a long ways to go still. Oh, not to mention trying to figure out exactly where I want this thing to go. Put it right there. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Yeah, talk about a lot of blocks. Of course, it would get dark, wouldn't it? Gotta go camping. Okay. Back to work. How far do I want this thing to go? Let's see. Yeah, right there is where the bridge thing for our stuff is. I want this to surround the farms. And this is just trying to build the wall thing to protect them. This doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I still gotta light the place up so no bad things spawn on the inside. I have a lot of blocks to do. Okay, I've got that. Go ahead and give y'all a look-see, and I haven't actually went up to see how it looks yet. That's not too bad, actually. It's a start. I'm probably going to extend the village if I can out that way more later on. Supposedly you can make village breeder things and whatnot, but yeah, that literally takes time. Right now I don't have time. I'm just trying to get this done before the update messes something up. I'm hoping it don't. Anyway, I just realized how many blocks this really is. And needless to say, I'm needing this sucker to be, if I'm thinking right, the planning thing, because me and Kat decided to design some walls just to see what was there and then work from there as designs. I figured I'd use cobblestone for now. I'll change it later to make it look much better, but I need something to protect them for now, and I just got the first layer. We're wanting to make this 5 blocks tall, so I got at least 4 more layers to do, not including protection things that I'm wanting to put at the top of the wall to keep things from climbing over like spiders, because they can still do that. And this doesn't include the fact that we're wanting to put lighting on the inside of the wall. Got a design for that. But also lighting around this desert biome area. So I still have more to do. This is going to take a while. Okay, so word of advice for those that don't know this already. Villagers are highly clumsy. I was hoping I wouldn't have to remove any of the cactus, or cacti, whichever word you want to use, but then I saw them pushing each other into the cactus as they were walking. They are clumsy. So I was thinking spiders and all these different bad things like that. Wait a second. Please tell me that's not a zombie villager. Zombie villager. Really? Are you kidding? I'm gonna have to sleep and then I'm gonna have to wake back up and see. Hopefully my villagers didn't just turn. I'm trying to protecting them and they can't even protect themselves against the bad guys. This is sad. That guy's got a sword. Are you kidding? So those two guys, they don't appear to be basic zombies, but they're not burning. I've never seen that before. And that dude is a zombie villager. Okay, I got one guy that's safe. And okay, 2 guys. Okay, I've had to go through this entire place, fixing, adding doors where the doors were supposed to be. Okay, missed one. I think I got them all, though. Or now, anyway. Okay, I had to replace doors. There was some creeper damage. Let's see. It wasn't there. It was over here. Yeah, right here there was some creeper damage, so I had to fix that. I've only got 2 villagers left out of this entire village. This is sad. So yeah, I had to fix everything with doors. I had to get rid of the bad guys. Yeah, that's... I've never had to do that, and I didn't think they went ahead and added extra things to the game already. They don't have pillage and village yet, but Yeah, apparently the villagers can actually get hurt real easily. The only good thing about this, other than the fact that I'm wanting to fix all this, I got the wall, I haven't added lighting just yet. But I guess while me and Kat were doing some stuff when we were building, this village was still making stuff because these three right here were not there before, and these two farms weren't here before. So the villagers were doing pretty good, but then they were clumsy enough to go into a cactus, and then the bad guys just randomly pop up. This is interesting. Ah, missing blocks. Okay, I got more to do. Okay, this has taken almost 2 hours so far. Hour and a half to 2 hours, definitely. And Kat showed up. She wanted to see how things were going, and I didn't expect it to take as long as it did. A lot of figuring out how to do it. I don't have the defense stuff on the top of the wall. I don't have the defense stuff at the bottom outside of the wall because when the pillagers come in after the village, it I don't know if they can actually bust through stuff there. There's a lot of stuff we don't know since the update isn't here, but I figured, hey, it's something. Gotta have figure some things out about it. And someone mentioned farming the pillagers, and they've used the snapshot servers to figure it out. But anyway, I haven't done the lighting on the inside of the place yet. So let's switch back over to the game. And that's what I have so far. I figured I'd go with sea lanterns for the main wall portion, and it turned out really nice.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, it actually turned out pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not done with the outside or the top stuff, and then I still have to light the inside. And lighting the inside means, because I figured I'd go after the sea lanterns, but at the same time, I need it to be dark. And doing this, stuff pops up, and I don't. I'm sad to say it, but when you come all the way down here, that villager in there is all that's left. I don't know if there's a guardian temple thing around here to where stuff's popping up, or what.
Oh, yeah.
Is he a zombie or? Yeah, these things. These things, they will. Matter of fact, that's a bunch of them. What the? I don't know if they're temple guardians or what the hey they are. All I know is they're not like regular. That's got me so worried. Because, as far as I have found out, they don't seem to burn in daylight. They're not regular zombies. And if there turns out to be a temple here, and that's why, that is the reason my village has been dying. I thought it was because of spiders. I found out that cactus has been coming after him. Then I find these guys. And I've never seen them before. There's a bunch of updates. No, you don't. I was about to say, don't you dare come after this villager. Got my sword. But yeah, this... I did not expect that. This poor guy, he comes out here, he seems to be safe. But because he's the only villager left, he's been... Okay, now he's on top of the table. But he stays in there and won't come out now. He does not feel safe. So I was about to say, why are you walking up to me? So yeah, I need to put these lanterns down and just get some light. So I'll come back in a sec. Okay, this is taking several hours to do, to figure out all that extra nonsense, I guess you could say. But while I was doing things, lighting up the place to hopefully get all the spawns out of the village itself and outside the wall, my sister Kat went ahead and looked some stuff up. We found out those things that I couldn't figure out what they were are called husks. And basically they're a desert zombie. Interesting. Well, they don't burn in sunlight. That's strike one. They're annoying, just like any other mob. Strike two. And the fact that you have to do what I did with the place with so much light to get rid of them. Strike three. So they're an annoying. Just as bad as the drowned, because I have met some of those while doing some stuff on here, and yeah, definitely interesting.
If you have it on difficulty, they can easily break down your door.
Yeah, if you put it on hard difficulty, they can easily break down the door. So let's go ahead and change this back to the game, and this is what my place looks like right now. Ain't bad per se, but as you can tell, there's a ridiculous amount of lights. I didn't want to do torches. Torches make it look weird, and they can disappear. So I put a whole bunch of sea lanterns all over this, and it's lit up. Nothing bad spawns on the inside. Hopefully we can change that to where it looks a lot better later on. Downfall is while I was doing this, and for how difficult it was to get the husks to stop spawning, I am down to one villager. So I'm going to have to go out, get another villager, put him in here. Yeah, let's just say it's a bit of an annoyance. But yeah, we got this entire place completely lit up. I had to put doors on there, the top of the buildings and whatnot. Got sea lanterns to light the insides and outsides up so nothing spawns up on top, including the well, which has 2 sea lanterns. But if you go down here, if I can remember where he's at, there he is. He's all that's left. All that's left, and yeah, I need to change that. Anyway, like I said, I've literally lit so much of this up to get rid of the spawns that now I have to. Matter of fact, even the farms, I put a sea lantern on the inside of them to. I didn't want any chances. But now I need to put defenses on the top part of this wall to keep stuff from trying to climb over. It should make it look better. And I don't know if I'll do it today or not. Maybe a different video or something. I'm not sure just yet. But I need to put defenses on the outside of it. But this is a start. And yeah, main start. It took several hours to do that. I didn't expect that. At least I got the husks to stop spawning, though. That was interesting. But now I know what they're called. I always thought they were just basic zombies, but yeah, they do not burn in daylight. And if they drown in the water, they turn back into regular zombies. And then if the regular zombie drowns in the water, they become drowned. So it's just an annoyance. Okay, let's get back into this. Okay, about 40 minutes to almost an hour more, I finally got this. I've put stairs upside down, figured be good. Turns out, you go up, it should be able to make it to where it's hard for spiders and whatnot to get up there, if not impossible, because it's just hard. I've put fences on the top. It's impossible for me to jump over, so I figured maybe I'd keep them out. I heard some people went ahead and said that every now and then a spider supposedly glitched out and was actually able to get above that, but anyway, as you can tell, Cat had the idea of, since we needed something behind the fence to make it to where nothing could spawn up there, just fill it all with sea lanterns.
It works.
So yeah, it works. But yeah, I didn't expect it to take quite this long to do that. This is the main stuff for the village itself. Since there's only one villager, I need to fix that. But other than that, the only thing this doesn't have is the defense against the pillagers that supposedly have some type of beast monster thing they can ride. It reminds me of like a Hogzilla or something like that, but I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, now I don't have to worry about anything bad spawning in here. Nothing will kill the villagers anymore. Of course, there's not hardly any villagers to kill, but
We're gonna
anyway,
fix that.
yeah, we gotta fix that. But yeah, I did not expect it to take quite as long as it did to do that. But it's there. It's lit up. Nothing bad in there. And I'm wanting to make this village bigger to where it's got even more villagers, maybe some good trades, something. But yeah, we're gonna have to change that, fix that later on. if we get some other stuff, make better farms or something. But anyway, this has been a bit of a long video. Longer than intended, but it took several hours to do it. So since my computer can't do a time lapse, I couldn't show y'all a really good thing as me building it. But yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and end it here. Do more later on, because after this, we'll either be going ahead and adding defenses to it, or we'll go ahead and skip that for the moment and show you all the things we've changed since we put this on a creative, because we've added a lot of other stuff and changed some things with how this world works and how it looks. But yeah, I need to fix a lot of things. So anyway, I guess that's all for now, and until the next video, I'll catch you later.